My husband is having group sex with my bridesmaid and his groomsmen from our wedding 2 years ago.
Moments with Tea, where we will be spilling the tea about lifestyle, day-to-day activities, and lots more. Do well to like, subscribe, share, and follow. Thank you.
Hello, friends. It's T here, and welcome back to another beautiful episode of Moments with Tea. I will recommend you to get a cup of tea, cold or hot. You need to get popcorn too, because this cheese that I brought for you guys, it's about to go down. It is hot. So, a friend to my friend. This story was not brought to me directly, honestly, but I felt the need to share, and she would need lots of people to advise her because at this point, I actually don't know what to say. I was speechless when I heard the story. So, my husband is having group sex with the groomsmen that attended our wedding and the bridesmaid attended our wedding 2 years ago. No, that's not my story. No, no way. This was the way I heard it, and then I was like, "What? What do you mean?" The person that told me was, I didn't believe it. And then when I heard the story, the full story was that this woman, anonymously, let's call her um, Helen. So Helen got married 2 years ago in a beautiful and lavish, glamorous wedding, full of love. She loves her husband. Her husband does the same. It is reciprocal. The love is everywhere. She had her bridesmaid who were single, and but they had their own partners. And then she had her husband had his own groomsmen, sorry, had his own groomsmen who were married, but they were part of the bridal and groom stream. Then there was this her sister was her chief's bridesmaid. So along the line, after 2 years, everybody is happy. They had a group chat. When you want to have a wedding, you have to add everybody to a group chat. You can't be messaging them one by one. You get. So they had a group chat, and everything was going on well. After the wedding, most group chats get deactivated. You get. There's nothing you people are talking about again, except you are planning a surprise for someone that attended the wedding, you get. But the way she found out was this particular day she was home with her husband and their little baby. The baby was crying, and her husband decided to give him his tab, the iPad, and said, just use this one, go and watch something, go and watch um some child's thing and blah blah blah. They gave it to the child. She was doing something else in the house. Then the husband was like, oh babe, I'm going out. I need to step out. I'll see you soon. Oh, okay, no worries. Said bye bye. They said their bye byes. Love you, love you. Few minutes later, she found out that the child was asleep and the tab was still on. She started to put the tab off, and then in the process of that, a message popped up. She said she's not someone that looks at another person's message because honestly, there's nothing to look for there. And then, but that one caught her attention. It was the group that was created for our wedding 2 years ago. And then she was wondering, what are you people still doing in this group? Because she was not part of the group again. When the wedding has finished, everything has ended. What are you people still doing here? And then she said, oh, let me go and see what they're talking about. And then she got the shocker of her life. She saw that ever since she had a wedding 2 years ago, her husband, her chief bridesmaid, who is her immediate younger sister, having group orgy. I need to sit up because she found out that they've been having Group 6. Say her husband, her sister, unmarried, immediate younger sister, her husband's groomsmen, who are all married men. Most of them are married. Her bridesmaid, who are single at the time, but some are planning to marry. All of them have been meeting every month to have group sex. Every once a month, ever since she and her husband got married. So apparently it was the marriage that brought all of them together, and they probably discovered their talents and said, "Oh, me too, I like this thing." Because how is it that it is all of them that are doing this particular thing? All, nobody is even out. So people are not even saying, "Oh, I'm out, I don't want to do," including a younger sister. So the most two important people in her life, she said, if it was just the groomsmen and the bridesmaid, she doesn't care. If her husband or sister was not involved, then what's her business? They are adults. They can do whatever they want to do. But these particular one, our loved ones, are important because like she said, she loves her husbands to beat. They were there. Tell me if there is any other form of betrayal than that. Show me any other form of betrayal than that. Because the two most important people in our lives. Now she said, because while she was saying, while this my friend was telling me, I was thinking all sort of things. If they were doing it as a group, then somehow, the husband and the sister have met. You know what I mean? They have probably both of them have done it. So her husband and her sister have committed abomination because it is an abomination. Then when she found out, she took the evidence, she waited for her husband to come back. When the guy came back, she asked him, "Where have you been going every once a month?" Skeptical at first. I said, "Oh, I know. If you want to tell me the truth, tell me now." Then the guy started spilling. He was spilling and saying, I'm sorry. What do you mean you're sorry? You've been doing this for the past 2 years. Even if they jazz yourself, as your eyes not opened, what have you been doing? And somehow, you have slept with your wife's immediate younger sister. How? Just how? Then he started asking for forgiveness, all of those things, yada yada. And then she left the house. She took her little stuffs and left the house. Then when she got an hotel, she called her sister and said, "So this is what you people have been doing." Then that one started begging to, "Oh, I'm sorry, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, oh. So you have managed to sleep with my husband." Something that something that her husband has done community prick. How? Then the sister started begging to, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Now she's at the crossroad because she was asking, what am I going to do? She loves her husband to beat. And honestly, if she had not found this out, she said they never had any problems in their marriage. It was all blissful. They understood each other and everybody was happy. There was no form of, oh. So could it be that because this man was doing this thing, he didn't want to have any issue with his wife? Or could it be that because he was doing some sort of exploration? He was just keeping it calm. Because honestly, as a person, I don't understand why you will involve yourself in this kind of thing. The woman said the husband was not involved, if the husband was not involved, she would have said, "Mm, okay, That was on you people. But the husband is involved. Her sister is involved. They were planning to meet. It was not like they had stopped. They were still planning to meet. They had picked out dates and said, "Is this okay with everybody?" With nudes everywhere, showing, "Oh, this is what you're going to see. This is what you're missing." Kind of thing. Adults, that's supposed to be between two people, and then it was between a group of people. What in the name of shamelessness is that? What if that group actually got leaked? What if this woman decides that, oh, I want to go viral with this thing, and then she started exposing each and every one of them one by one? What would have happened? Honestly, I don't understand. And I honestly do not have any advice. I don't have anything to say because I am still speechless. Thinking about all of these things, my special friends, what do you think this woman should do? Because she loves her husband, and if not that, because of all of these things that happened, she had no intentions of leaving the man, because that's supposed to be a happily ever after, and then the happily ever after has become other people's plaything. So she's asking for advice. I decided to bring it here to you, my special friends, for you to advise her. What do you think this woman, Helen, should do? Because honestly, I don't know what to tell her. This is my friend that told me is actually clueless to as per what to tell this person. So please, whatever you think Ellen should do, put it in the comment section, and probably we'll relate it to her. That's it today on this episode on Moment with Tea. I wanted to say on that hot gist, but that's someone's life, like life that is crashing right now. We're not supposed to be joking about it. This is actually a serious matter. I'm not supposed to even be laughing. But thinking about it, it is very, very it is somehow funny. But please, whatever you think Ellen should do, put it in the comment section. And I want to say a big thank you for all of you that are subscribed. Please don't forget to hit the notification button and follow. Give me a shout. My DM is slippery. I am your online bestie. So I've got your I've got your mm, I've got your goodwill at that. If that means anything. Well, thank you all. And I hope that you have a beautiful and blissful week ahead.